Hi, Janice. Thank you so much for taking out the time to share your experience with other accounting and tax firm owners. What it's been like going through your 8-week sales mastery journey in a program and really making some major changes in your firm. And I was wondering if you could just share with everyone the main services you offer in your firm and where your firm is located.
Okay, I have a small firm in Portsmouth, Virginia. We are near Virginia Beach, if that will give someone a point on the map. And when I had met you through the video where I saw you, I just knew immediately that I wanted to work with you. But then we had our phone call, and I was really scared. I was quite frustrated. Just dread and anger at my clients because I felt that they were not paying me enough for my worth and services.
Yeah.
At that time, I also had a lower self-worth than I have now 8 weeks later.
Yeah. So other than your self-worth and being really angry with your clients, what other challenges do you feel you had related to your sales process in your firm? Everything from how you charge, package, communicate the value, anything from the time you got the lead or someone who was interested in your firm and having you work for them versus the time you collected payments. What were some of the other bigger challenges that you had really been struggling with that had you feeling very angry?
Well, I tended to underprice myself severely. And I didn't realize how severely until we had the module on valuing yourself. Sometimes it's hard to value yourself and you don't realize the time and it's not just the money, it's the time and the effort and everything that goes along with it. So it really opened my eyes to my value because I felt like I was just an EA. I don't have a college degree. I mean, I have an associate's, but not a big degree like master's. And I just couldn't see where my value was there. But after that exercise, it just was so eye-opening to see what your true value and worth is on a piece of paper.
Yeah. So knowing that, what changes did you make in your firm in just the short, 8 weeks that we've been together? And what were some of your short-term financial wins from making those changes?
Well, my short-term financial wins is I have brought in approximately $7,500 extra dollars in those 8 weeks. So my fear of not being able to recoup the money is just, it's really not a fear. I see how easily it was done. And as far as blowback from my clients, I've only had one person really question me. And ironically, that is the person that was charged the least. The rest of them have been so awesome. And they've said it's about time. Just asserting what you were telling us all along was that our value is extremely valuable, that we have a lot of knowledge and a lot of different knowledge.
Yeah, and people are willing to pay for that when it's communicated in the correct way. And how much did you increase your fees all around, Janice?
Well, for my older clients, I've done a little bit, probably not as much as I would like to. On average, I would say $100 just as an average.
Well, what percentage?
That would be 30%. And
Okay.
I really need to go up, and I will go up more, but for the newer clients, I'm doubling what I was previously charging. And so far, no one. I have had an interview where someone left. She said she may or may not come back. I kind of doubt it, but if she comes back, I'm going to stick with what you had said, Michelle, which is double it, because you don't get that fee because you decided to shop around and see what else was out there.
Yep. And she'll probably pay it because if she's, when they're shopping based on price, that they're still seeing you as a commodity. So really changing that conversation, which is part of what we do in the 8-week sales mastery program. Janice, can you share kind of some more about the fears and what you were really scared about because you were in such an angry spot when we first met? That came up about the investment of the program and the amount of time that it would take for others that might be struggling with that right now about being completely terrified or, going into debt or not being able to see how this leverages for a future of your firm that could really change your life?
Well, I know right off the bat, and of course, when I got off our first phone call, I thought, okay, what the heck have you done? This is a lot of money. But my bank account has stayed steadily at where it was. So it's not like I've seen a great big drop that's not come back. I'm back to where I was and better. So that
Right.
overall shows me. And I've also quit kowtowing to new clients that want cleanup. I used to like give them a bargain, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, you don't get a bargain for your not, I hate to say
Poor
failure.
behavior.
It is a failure. And
Yeah, it
they need
is. If they
to
need cleanup, it's a poor behavior, it's a failure, it's not doing it right.
and I just had this because the business had been owned by someone else. I was continuing the way that he had done the business for years and years while I worked for him. And I didn't really know any better. And being a new business owner, my own self, you're afraid to make so many changes the first
Yeah.
couple of years. So this has been like my year of change. 2022 has definitely been the year of change for me.
Well,
And
it's
you're part
definitely
of
paid
it. So
off. And how do you feel now? Because you definitely aren't as angry, if at all, like when we first met. I was actually a little scared in the beginning, but I'm like, I know we can get past this.
um it's rolled over into my personal life. I can't tell you, Michelle, how many evenings my husband and I have sat outside.
Oh,
We have a wonderful backyard with a pool, and that's our happy spot.
oh,
And he tells me almost every night, this class has made such a difference with you. I see you're confident, that she has just put you and made me more aware of everything, things that I just had never even been aware that I was doing. So I might have some really crummy days still because we all have life to deal with.
yes.
But overall, from where I was 8 weeks ago, it's leaps and bounds better. Like I said, is there still bumps? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of,
Totally.
but that's why I'm going to stay with you, Michelle, is for me, it is worth the money and the time to continue because I haven't been able to keep up and I feel horrible about it.
Yeah.
But it's like I told the coach yesterday, every journey starts with a step. And if I have to back up and re-watch and redo, it will just solidify in my mind more so what I already feel.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm just so happy that it's trickled down to your personal life and that you get that quality time with your husband and he sees it, because how we focus on our business and we spend so much time in it affects our personal life. And a lot of times we don't see that the success that you're seeing in your firm is now the same freedom that you're going to have at home, and the peace and the tranquility and just that ease instead of all the stress and anger that we had and resentment probably towards our clients too. Is there anything else you would like to share with another tax or accounting or bookkeeping firm owner who might be watching this completely terrified, struggling just like you were, irate and angry, burnt out, exhausted, and might even be thinking I should go get a job, but I really don't want to. I want that freedom. Is there anything else, Janice, that you'd like to share with them?
Take the leap. It is worth every single penny, every moment. It's one of the harder things. Running a half marathon was nothing compared to this. I mean, I had more months to prepare, but this is just one of those things. The more you read and listen to the videos and do the exercises, even if it's the same exercises over and over again, because that's what I feel like I get stuck on is the same ones, you still continue to learn more every single day, and your value in your self-worth comes along with that.
Yeah.
So,
And now that your husband sees it too. Your
Mhm.
husband sees it too. So I love that. It's been an honor to have you in class, Janice. I look forward to continuing to work with you too. And I thank you for taking out the time to share authentically with other firm owners that might be struggling and need that courage from someone else, a colleague like you who has been through it and went through that mental clutter and chaos on making that kind of decision, because it is a big one.
Yes,
So
it
thank
is,
you.
but it is so worth it. And you're awesome. That's the
Oh,
best way I can put it is you're awesome. I'm not this happy every day, but I'm pretty happy overall. I'm much better place than what I was 8 weeks ago.
yeah, you are. This is night and day. I wish everyone could see the before and the after, but thank you again for taking out the time.
You are very welcome, and you have a wonderful afternoon, Michelle.
Thanks.
Have a good day. Bye bye.